everybody, thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. Today I have like a little update to give you guys and a very short video actually. Hopefully it's going to be short, I don't want it to be too long. But the update is that my nose contouring video that I had about a month or two ago, I'm going to have to take that down. I'm going to take it down because I did have some copyright music on that video, so what they did was they stopped that video and my first video from showing. So I was like really upset about it and I decided to remove the copyright music from the video, and it really messed up my nose contouring video, but my first video is still there, and I thought even if they stopped it from showing I wasn't going to take it down because that was my first video and I felt so proud of that video, so I thought I'll keep that up there. But my nose contouring video, I'm going to take that down because it's completely removed all the audio, all my voice notes that I made on it. So I just think that as soon as my nose contouring gets better in future, then I'll upload another video for you guys to see what it looks like. And yeah, I'll just give you an updated video and it'll be so much better than it. This video was requested by my friend Natalia at university, so shout out. I always give a shout out if somebody recommends a video to me, so whatever. It's all about the makeup brushes that I have and what I use them for, how you would know what brushes to use for what, and what I use my brushes, what make my brushes are from, and yeah, just all of that, and it's just really simple. Okay, so before I got really into makeup, I used to use about 3 or 5 brushes for everything, and that was it, and I thought that that was fine until I started to get really in depth with makeup. I started to realize that I needed other things to help blend my makeup and everything. I know that some of you guys may use your hands to apply your makeup, but I really do think brushes make such a difference in making everything look really flawless and airbrushed and lovely. So at the beginning of last year, or the end of 2014, the beginning of 2015, yeah. Oh yeah, Happy New Year, by the guys. Forgot about that. Yeah, so in the beginning of 2015, I decided to get myself some Real Techniques brushes, because I thought I heard so much about them and I thought that they were going to be really good, and my sister had bought them prior to me, so she recommended them to me and said, look, they're so good, I think you should get them. So I did end up getting them, and they're all here with me right now. These are all the Real Techniques brushes that I have, I think. And I'm going to go through them each. With Real Techniques brushes, the really good thing about them is that when they come in the package or the box or whatever, it always says what the brush is used for. So you don't really have to think, oh, what would I use this brush for? Because it says it on the packet and you should be able to know, okay, I'll use this for this. So going into it, this is a Face Expert brush. It's really dense. I love using this for applying my foundation. Anything that's really dense, I love using it for my foundation. I know that you can use kabuki brushes like this. Kabuki brushes usually have like really airy, not really too dense kind of brush look towards it. And this is Real Techniques as well. And it's really good for blending in your foundation. I have a big fat powder brush from Real Techniques also. And this is just really good for putting on powder after I put my concealer and the powder that I use under my eyes, and my full coverage powder foundation. I use this to apply it as well. I've got the blush brush, obviously used for blush. All the brushes here really help blending. So I got these in 2 packets. One was the eye packet and one was the face packet. So the eye packet comes like this. You've got your little definer brush. You've got one to pack your eyeshadow on. You've got another blending brush. You've got an eyeliner brush and an angle brush. You can use whatever brush that you want. There's really no rules. Just that I think even this blending brush, I don't use it for my eyeshadow. I use it for nose contouring and blending everything out. If you saw my nose contouring video, then you'd see. But sadly, I'm gonna have to take it down anyway. Yeah, so I use this for nose contouring, and my eyeliner brush is my tried and true. I use it to apply my eyeliner all the time. I don't use anything else for that. So yeah, these are my eye brushes, and then my face brushes that came together is actually these 3, and I've left my other foundation brush in London because, well, I never used it and it was really thin and I felt like it wasn't really good enough to use for foundation because I really like really dense brushes. So yes, this is the contour brush. I forgot what this brush is, but I use it for applying powder or just brushing away any leftover pigments from my eyeshadow off my face. So that's why it's pretty much cleaner than the rest of my other brushes. And then I've got this lip brush. So you use this to apply your lipstick, but I don't use that for this. I hardly use this brush. I used to use it to put concealer around my eyebrows, but now I don't do that. I think when I'm wearing like a really bright lipstick, I'll probably use this to apply concealer all around my lips to make it look a lot neater. Blah, blah. Okay, and yeah, so the brushes that came separately away from the packet are these 3 brushes that I have here. These 4. I've already mentioned the blush brush, the Face Expert brush, the powder brush, and then I've got my eye setting makeup brush, and this is actually specifically for using powder underneath the eyes and just to set in your powder, because I felt like I needed a brush that was small enough to get in this area. I got this brush, and I will put all the links down below from where I got this on Amazon if you really want to get yourself a couple brushes from Real Techniques. And I've had those brushes for about a year now, so just over a year, and I wash them monthly, so they have really lasted me, and I think they're really good brushes, and I haven't actually tried anything better than the Real Techniques brushes so far, so far so good. Okay, so I got the BH Cosmetics brushes. These are actually branded. If you know who BH Cosmetics are, then you'd know that they're quite a big brand. They've ventured out with other YouTubers here on YouTube, and they're quite a well-known company. So I decided to get these bad boys because they were on sale for the Christmas sale, and I just wanted to get them. They were originally about 90, well, not 90 something, they were originally about 30 something pounds, and it went down to about 20 something pounds, dollars I mean, and I got it obviously converted into pounds at about 15 pounds or something like that. I just thought they were so cute and so lovely and golden and pretty. So yeah, out of this set I do use this flat kind of dense brush again for packing on my foundation. I do use it also to blend out my concealer, and they will have the name on it. I tend to use angled brushes for applying my contour. That's what I've done today. I don't know if you can see it too well. And yeah, these little brushes will help you with your eyeshadow. I just feel like somebody can't really come out there and tell you what to use your brushes for. You should be able to figure out what works best for you, and the more that you use brushes, the more you'll realize why you want each particular brush for each makeup thing that you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd want to use a specific brush for applying eyebrow gel or something like that. So definitely. I have not yet used this one. I know it's good for packing on your powder underneath your eyes as well, so that would be a good idea to have that for that. But yeah, BH Cosmetics, I will leave the link down for these brushes as well if you want to get them. I do have to say, with BH, the delivery, I've not really been too happy with them because I did order something else from them before, and it's taken them about 3 months to get what I wanted. Not these brushes, but something else. So you'd definitely have to be on top of your game about checking when it's going to come into the country and blah, blah, blah. Because if you're not there, they're going to send it back to America, and then you'd have to wait all over again for it to be delivered back. And it's just so much effort. Okay. I've already showed you guys this packet. I got these for like purposes when I'm traveling. Not all of the brushes are in here because I've taken most of them out and they're actually inside here. There's a ton of eyeshadow brushes, and I don't really need to go too deep into it. When you're applying eyeshadow, the most things that you need is really a flat brush to help you pack on your eyeshadow. Sometimes you want your eyeshadow to be way more pigmented in a specific area, so it's really good to have something like this to pack it on, and then have a really nice dense brush to blend it out. That's why I've also got these, I bought these brushes separately, and they were like really cheap, about what, £5 I got these for, and I use this every single time when I'm applying eyeshadow underneath, when I'm applying my eyeshadow on other people and myself. So these are like really good. You need brushes that are dense, that are thick, and it's just gonna help you blend everything out, because these are gonna help, these are not going to be useful for blending anything. As you can see, it's just going to be good for packing on or making something really, really defined. So most of the brushes in this little set are like that. So I do have to tend to actually take 1 or 2 of these thick brushes to help me blend everything out and look really, really neat and buffed out. Yeah, but these I just take for traveling, and it's very cheap. It's about £10. It is on my haul video, so if you want to go and have a look, there's a link down below for where you can get this for. The only brush I use for highlighting is this big fan brush, and I just dip it in my highlighter and just put it down the sides on my cheekbones. As you can see, my highlighter here, I only use this brush. A fan brush is really good for applying your highlighter because I feel like it gets it really, really evenly and really nicely. But bear in mind, like, everybody always changes the way they do their makeup. They change the equipment that they use. So in the next year or maybe even month, I might change my mind and switch up to something else, just like you might. But this is what's working for me right now. So one more thing I have to show you guys is the beauty blender, and I've been using this beauty blender from the first ever video I came on YouTube, and I still love the beauty blender. Even though I haven't been using it for the past, what, 2 months, I actually haven't used it. I still think it's fantastic for when you're just trying to have a very quick application and very quick blend through your makeup. The beauty blender is very, very, very good for it, and I do recommend it. I know that the Real Techniques have their own face expert complexion sponge, I think, and it's got a flat surface. I do like the shape of their one better, but I do think that the beauty blender will last longer because it just feels like it's made of a different material, especially when you wet it. It's way softer and it absorbs your makeup when you have a bit too much concealer on. Some people might find that the perfect thing ever. Some people might hate that it absorbs your makeup because you might have to apply some more. But I think if you have this, it saves a lot of time and it saves you having to buy a lot of brushes. And I will leave the link for this down below if you want to go and get that. So I think that is everything for this video. I didn't want it to be too long because my other videos have been a bit long, so I just wanted to cut this down. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you want me to say or shout out or anything on this channel, then I will do that straight away. And so that's all I have for this video. I thank you so much for watching it again. You guys remain blessed and safe. I love you guys so much. Have a nice day. Happy New Year again. Can you believe it's only been like 1 week into 2016 and it's just gone so fast. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you're new across this channel. I hope I can keep you entertained. Definitely check out my other videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.